Cómo me hicieron sufrir estos hijos de puta, Ah, eso, quería ver cuánto me va a faltar para subir de nivel. Ah, se va restando. No, yo pensé que había que llegar a 4700. Me faltan 3000 y pico para subir de nivel. Me voy despidiendo. Level up, muchachos. ¿Ahora funciona? Eso puede ser por internet. Quizás estoy siendo demasiado optimista con la calidad de la conexión que estoy tirando. Ah, tenés razón que se cortó el stream porque me reseteó la cuenta de coso. Me reseteó el timer de la transmisión.
Here you are. I wonder what keeps you. Tell me your tale. Ah, your tongue is not my tongue. Elves speak of here and now, not then and when. These words strike us strangely. We are unfamiliar, yet familiar. We are the same material, you agree? I am very curious. So tell me your tale. Start from the beginning. Start from where you come. I see. Now tell me more. Tell me what you do. Tell me what you've... I understand. Now tell me how your story ends. I see it in your shoulders. The weight... Take this rope. It is a gift. It is common, but it helps. It is nothing. Many fragments swirl on my shawl.
¡Ah! Muchas gracias por pasar, Soliger. ¿De dónde sos? Que sé que tengo un amigo que vive en España y anda siempre pobre con la diferencia horaria. Ah, bueno, claro, en España. ¿Qué están con 5 horas de diferencia? Noche de retarde para vos. Bueno, gracias por pasar por el stream, suscríbete. Y bueno, dale, voy a estar jugando bastante más seguido. Eh, trato de jugar cosas variadas, no de enfocarme en un solo juego, pero bueno, me gusta mucho el rol, me gustan mucho los juegos de estrategia, de aventuras gráficas, así que bueno, pasate y jugamos a algo. Dale, buenísimo, buenísimo, nos vemos. Sí, voy a estar pronto. Gracias por pasar. Entiendo. El Ose puede ser el que me está controlando, la que me posee. Es buen consejo, Lo voy a tener en cuenta. Muy bien. Bien. Bueno, ya tenemos el merchant, ya hablamos. Vamos a ir a buscar el cofre.
Tides in and out and in again. Patience, Mal. Patience. Patience.
He taps hammer to nail.
Bastard.
Volvemos al pueblo después de todo esto.
So the woodworker not attracted to souls. But why? When another divine arises, will source change back? What if there are no sources? Why hasn't Alexander risen yet?
The lizard's brow knits together, then apart, and back again. He seems to be swimming deep in his thoughts, and doesn't look up as you approach.
The ground. I don't know what you... I'm just trying to work it out. What happened? Why? My mind? What else, my friend? I'm wondering why. All of this. Source, the Voidwoken, the Divine. Why? Naturally. How could one not? How can it be that it suddenly summons these horrors from the void?
Quite right. Do seek my counsel. I highly recommend it.
¿Sabes qué? Creo que tengo un arma y no sé, nunca lo usé. Creemos que tenemos un arma y nunca la hemos usado. Y... Equipment...
When another divine arises, will Source change back? What if there are no sorcerers left? Yet so quickly, we find Source so dangerous. What in his death caused it? So Voidwoken are attracted to Source. But why? When another divine arises, will Source change back? What if there are no sorcerers left? And why hasn't Alexander risen yet? I fear it will be quite some time. Goods.
Tenemos unos guantes para la gente. Vamos a ver si puede ser enano. Qué linda armadurita en tiempo real,
Hands out your pockets now. What's your hands, Pipspock? What are you loitering round here for? I got my good eye on you. Make it quick. I never seen one myself, but me cousin up in hell if I know. Sure, pal of mine made it as far as the Hollow. Mind your manners,
This is Fort Joy.
A delivery. Surely you'll have one.
What a crumbling disaster.
Scram, snake face.
Oh, excuse...
Hey, you're a little light in your pack, ain't you, girl? Who could blame you? Why don't you take a gander at the goodies I got? Stuff you won't find anywhere else in camp. Procured by special means. Fend for yourself then, sweetheart. I'll take what I want after the Reds get to you anyway. Haven't got shanked through the gills yet? Give it time.
Griff is slowly, methodically peeling the skin from a...
What? Are you done? Who's asking?
He smirks, and holds the little knife.
I'm listening. Sure. Have a look. Good stuff, huh?
If a Magister finds this on you, you forget my name, here?
Take your coin then.
Here's the goods. Like you wanted.
Everything there? Good.
Here's the goods. Like you
He points the tip of his blade at the
I solve my own problems. Can't help you there. If I could, I wouldn't be here peeling goddamn potato. They'll cure you of your...
I know that look well enough. You're about to pop, ain't ya? Why don't you enter a match and let some of that frustration out the right way? You'll find out.
Ain't fit for beasts. Leave him be. Don't make me say it again.
Listen, I can help you if you just...
Shut up, elf. This clown caught him stealing from my kitchen. Still won't say where he stashed my supplies. Sound like someone you'd let off with a slap on the wrist. Supplies. Crate of food. Cigarettes in particular. He'll talk, or he'll die quiet. Alls I want is my supplies. Happy to let this clown die in a gutter instead of my kitchen. Bring back my crate, and you got yourself a deal. Ain't been here long, have ya?
He twirls his knife between...
Divine's gone. This blade is the only god watching over Fort Joy.
An elf, caked in mud and blood, looks up at you from the bottom of the cage. He holds his shoulder.
You believe what he says? That I am a thief? Perceptive. Like most men behind bars, I'm innocent. Like most of us here on the island, in fact. Aren't you like me, looking for a way out? Some people said not you. Smart. In this case, I think we help each other. Griff tells you, does he not? I take his supplies, but I don't take what he thinks. I do not have his oranges. I tell you what I know. But first, I know a way out. I show you, and you help me out of here. I cannot die in this cage. Finally, Griff releases me if he sees I do not have what he misses. You, after I am free, you are free.
Don't tell anyone where you got this, eh?
I see no one. In fact, I only hear the sound of Griff clearing his throat. You know how he does? Like so. For some time, I think Griff takes his own supplies. But I see the anger in him that he does not find it. He truly does not find what he seeks. Griff is a powerful man. Power is mysterious. In case you haven't, I intend no harm. I want only some provisions. A bit of bread, a potato or two. Nothing Griff should be loath to give. I need to escape, you understand. Thank you.
Worse than war rations, these.
Ok, nueva misión.
Don't tell anyone where you got this. Eh?
Ain't fit for beasts.
Take your coin then. Don't tell anyone where you got this, eh? Keep it down, will you?
Worse than war rations, these. Ain't fit for beasts.
You forget my name, here?
Everything there? Good.
Haven't got shanked through the gills yet?
Hands out your pockets now. What do you want now? Make it quick. If Boss trusts you to find something for him, you better not disappoint him. You won't like it. Yeah, Boss is awful passionate about it. Boss will be fine. He's got himself in a fit state now, but as soon as another shipment comes
Bienvenido,
in, he'll
Kidita,
be
¿cómo
right
andás?
as rain. You mean that guy in the cage? Oh, I don't associate with elves. Fella says he's innocent, but you know how they lie. Watch yourself.
Bien, bien, acá volviendo a las transmisiones. Con la computadora nueva, jugando también.
Careful. Heading into the kitchen? Don't try anything funny around, Griff. I'm watching you. Ha! Cheeky. What's your name? I'm Butter. Nice to meet you. You mean it? Or is that another line of yours? I used to play the harp, you know. Mostly around Ark, so though sometimes we'd travel down to Driftwood. Might be you saw one of my performances. You think? I was raised by the whip, and I'm not afraid to use. Joining up with Griff's the closest thing you can get to security around here. Family, too.
¿Qué se cuenta, Kidito?
Thank you, anyway. There's a gap between what we want and what we can have, isn't there? Here more than anywhere else.
She looks into your eyes and smiles impishly, then gently takes your hand between both of hers and squeezes.
How very right you are. Look, I have an idea. I know we don't know each other very well, but time is so short and a connection is so rare. If we get out of here, will you meet me again in Arks?
She leans forward and grazes your...
Until then,
She smiles and gives you a...
soon. I know what you mean.
Perhaps if those
Careful.
bleeding dwarves did me
She
so much.
smiles and gives you...
Soon.
Her eyes flutter.
Can't change that now, I'm afraid. No matter how much.
Bueno, ya me chamullé con la muchacha. Con la lesbiandad que caracteriza a mi personaje. ¿Qué estás jugando en Steam, querido? ¿Estás jugando en PC?
The shrine depicts Lucian the Divine, avatar of the 7 gods. A low, resonant of your knees buckle. The hum grows.
Shrine, by the looks of it.
¡Oh, qué lindo! Pensé que iba a haber un tiempo de carga. Normalmente no streameás desde PC, ¿no, Kirito? O siempre de PC.
Leave me alone, please. Stop it. You're not a person. You're just wearing a
He shrieks and...
¿Cómo no? ¿Sabes cómo hacerlo? Hay un programa que se llama OBS o B larga S. Lo instalás y bueno, es fácil. Al comienzo parece que no entendés nada, pero haciendo un par de clics lo podés lograr. Y es relativamente sencillo. Oh, qué lindo. Oh, está espectacular. Sí, pasame tu Steam y te agrego, Quidito. Yo soy Grungecloud, pero no me acuerdo qué más. Grungecloud y un número, pero viste que no, yo no manejo bien eso todavía. Ahora, ¿quiénes de mis personajes tienen geomancia? Me parece que este es ahora. Pero tiene Geomancer 1, ok. Y ella tiene Geomancer 0. Tengo Scoundrel que hace cosas. Y Warfare. Y esto tiene Geomancia 1. Bienvenido, Grimón, ¿cómo andás? Sí, salió ayer, creo, o hoy, y lo estoy arrancando. Dale, dale, buenísimo. Qué loco eso, que no puedas agregar a nadie si no compraste un juego, es cualquier fruta eso. Qué desastre, la verdad, eso de que no te dejen... La primera vez que veo eso. O que escucho eso.
Did you see him? You did, right? Those claws. Wonder what's behind the masks, too. Can't be pretty. That, Magister, that was Bishop Alexander, leader of the Divine Order, and his right hand, Dallas. How do you not know this? What, have you been living under a boulder? Alexander's the Divine's only natural son. Liberated my hometown from the Black Ring, he did. We never had such peace. Now why don't you move along and settle in? A Magister will come and find you when they're ready for you. Could be a while, though. We're up to...
Did you see them, miss? Bishop Alexander and the Hammer herself? They were so close, almost within arm's reach. A traitor cannot be murdered. A traitor can only receive their due. The Divine Order's all that stands, but believe it or don't... God. Come on, Lindsay. Pay up.
I find only bread. I want no trouble. This is not your business, Long Pig.
Don't let this moss muncher talk to you like that. Especially a cheapskate like this.
An intense-looking man steps between the thug and the elf and rolls up his sleeves, revealing well-muscled and heavily scarred arms. You recognize...
Just stand aside, won't you, mate? This is no business of yours.
Y cuando alguien me habla en inglés, yo contesto inglés, queridito, querida. Mientras tanto, hablamos en el idioma nativo.
Lone wolves decide their own bit.
The thug freezes in fear for a moment, before shuffling back to the protection of his crony.
Pay up, elf. No one shorts Griff. Especially not one of you. Everyone in camp's got to contribute. For food, for protection. Know it.
Food? Protection? I have neither.
You two ought to be thanking your lucky gods it's us, and not the Magisters enforcing it. Now come on, elf. If you make me say it again, there's gonna be trouble.
And neither will I.
We got a system, and it looks like you...
ready.
¡Toma!
Follow me, before more of them trouble us.
I've an errand to run around here first. I'll catch up with you there.
Remember, past the kitchens, down to the beach, inside the caves there. There is a safe place.
Dios mío. Oh, batetas. Armamento. No tengo rango.
Who in their right mind would think of a thing like this?
Muy bien, seguimos.
As you approach the blacksmith, you feel a bony hand on your arm. Fane leans in and whispers in your ear.
If it would be acceptable, I have an inquiry. And if it would not be acceptable, well, that would render this entire conversation rather awkward.
Fane approaches the blacksmith and quietly speaks to her. You can't overhear much, but he seems to be gesturing towards her head an awful... Fane's words are quiet, but you hear the blacksmith repeat, "Face Ripper," in shock.
What is it with creeps like you and Master Niles? I told him to slither back to his dungeon, and you can get too, freak!
Fane backs away, scratching his head. It seems that didn't go as he'd expected. He is lost in thought, though. She must have said something he found. Amidst a crowd of screws, bolts, and scraps of metal, the woman...
And what you after?
A grin cracks.
Sure thing.
Muy bien. A ver si esto me sirve a mí. Cotiza, ¿eh? ¡Ja! Pani, ¿cómo andás? Bienvenida al regreso de los streams. No, vos sos mod de GamePod. Mi canal no tiene mods.
I ain't. Just seeing how it's made.
She looks up.
You looking to buy something? Found it in the scrap heap. Never knew her to be much of a wrench head back in the day, but once
She nods. Why?
you looking to buy something? Or do you just want to waste my time with a whole lot of questions? For you? Hell no. Worthy is exactly the right word. You know, someone who's proven himself might earn my time of day. Speaking of, you haven't.
The Magister stares at the ground,
The Divine is dead. The Bishop is all we have left.
¿Qué es ok? No.
This isn't some thought experiment, you know. This is real.
Her voice trails to silence, and she
I do wish Alexander would descend sooner rather than later. Hmm? Oh, yes. Only a week or two before, well. But who didn't then? He was driving the Black Ring back, soon to rout them entirely. They say his powers are not developing as they should. They blame the Voidwoken. It's quite the pickle. I put my faith in the Bishop. I wish it every night.
Go on.
Get off. None of your business. Move up.
Leave me. Go.
She smiles and reaches out as if to touch.
Sorry. I almost... I can't...
Leave me. Go. You...
She groans in pain.
Is it not enough that you travel with me? Go on then, bark away. Let's see.
Out my face, or I'll punch your lights out. Those bleeding fools think they run the place, but I showed them. Sure, first, always win. Second, never. Get your ugly mug out of it.
Frightfully busy at the moment, love. Haven't got any liquor on hand, have you? This fella could use a little comfort. Wouldn't be a proper healer if I didn't. All the worse for old Dane. He crossed one of Griff's card sharks and got a club to the skull. Doomed to be sure, but I would have liked to ease his way out. Lucky you came out of it at all. Plenty of folks around of here haven't, and it's me who ends up wrist deep in...
Is that thing eating corpses?
The creature heaves through lips gummed with human gore. It turns to you with great effort, pain.
You. Quite lost. Quite now, a little query. Where grows the yarrow? Quickly now, for I haven't much time. Now, or didn't you hear me? Where grows the yarrow? Dire, and for you too, if you want to keep your top screwed on and your wires in a row. Do you hear me? Ugh! Where does the yarrow grow? Where?
cansé, estoy bastante cansadillo.
Amid the squalor of Fort Joy, you suddenly spot an elf with diamond features, regal and radiant, but cold too, and sharper than... She was the one who sat rolling dice in the ship that went under, deciding fates with every roll. Or so she said. Her eyes are focused on a lizard some distance away, and you get the distinct feeling he's an unfortunate man indeed to be trapped in her tiger-like gaze. No sooner have these words left your mouth than she turns about and grabs you in a stranglehold. You feel the tip of a long needle being pushed a little ways into your neck.
You caught me off guard. No one catches me off guard. Better tell me who you really are, or this time, I'll let my needle do the licking. There is no fame here.
A push, a pivot, and now you suddenly face her. The needle still all too deeply embedded. Despite the precariousness of your situation, you notice something that remained undetected in the gloom of the ship. A flaw in her diamond features. A curiously shaped scar on her left cheek.
Let me tell you, once upon a bad old time, a lizard cut this thing, this living scar. But now I'm free. I intend to raise the subject with him.
She drives the needle in deep.
In truth, it does not matter in the least who you really are. You saw me mark my prey. You could warn him, save him, or that makes you a liability. That makes you needle fiend.
A bright sparkle of laughter follows your proposal.
How amusing. I admit I had not seen... Make your case and do it quickly. Why should I join you? Escape? How you do tickle me. Most of the misguided deers around here would argue such a thing is impossible. Oh, little needleman. You know what? Today is a rather fine day. Sunshine and I'm not quite sure the weather will save him.
With a casual flick of the wrist, she withdraws the needle from your neck and smiles, as if she just invited you to sit down for tea.
Let's discuss our respect. You, me, and Death will be playing many a round of hide and seek. As a rogue, my speciality is stealth, the quick silence of the dagger striking unseen. That said, I'm perfectly lethal wielding any weapon. Suits me fine. Lead on, or better yet, let me take the lead, then follow me. But wait, you seem to have quite a few followers already. We'll be far too conspicuous traveling in a caravan like that.
Not drawing many winning cards of late, but I won't be crying over it. Sailed away from my last island prison scot-free. No reason I can't do it again.
Are you certain you want to dismiss your companion?
If we have different paths to take...
What took you so long?
You're not quite certain you'll ever sleep soundly with Sabine in any sort of proximity.
¿Cómo la cagué ahí? Dejé que el enano se vaya y se lleve mis... cositas que le había conseguido.
Do you find a use for that rope, my friend? I am sure it...
The sun shines bright upon this island, but it's...
Are you certain you want to dismiss your companion?
If we have different...
Let's team up, you and me. What do you say? Now, onward!
Ok, ahora que tengo inventario, tengo que agarrar esto y pasárselo a Centurosa. Ahora tengo que decirle que se vaya.
Not drawing many winning cards of late, but I won't be crying over it. Sailed away from a...
Are you certain you want to dismiss?
If we have different...
Perfecto, y ahora sí vamos a buscar a mi elfa. Siempre quise la elfa. De hecho, la elfa iba a ser uno de mis protagonistas, o la protagonista, pero no, me gustó mucho la historia de la mina poseída, por eso voy con ella, no lo sé. Pero...
What took you so long?
You're not quite certain you'll ever sleep.
Perfecto. Ahora que la tengo a ella toda preciosa conmigo, vamos a... Equip. De ella. Y ahora sí. Perfecto. Ahora que tengo mi super elfa. A ver si sube algo de nivel. La elfa. Polymorph, no sé, Pyrokinetic no. Geomancer. Este es... Geomancer y Pyrokinetic. Ella no es nada. Perfecto. Bien. Ahora digo, ella. Podría usar. Ahora es esta armadura 8 y 6. Ok. Perfecto. Y él tiene una pecherita. Él tiene una pecherita. Ella necesita una pecherita. 3 physical armor contra 8 y 6. Perfecto. Y ella es un TIF y debería utilizar finesse. Muchachos, vamos a salvar, vamos a terminar el stream. Silencioso stream que duró como 5 horas. la pasé espectacular, me encantó. Todo quedó testeado perfectamente. Será hasta la próxima, muchachos. Muchas gracias por pasar, Puni. Gracias, Kidito. Gracias a todos. Les mando un abrazo. Nos vemos la próxima.